Michael Okpara was the Prime Minister of Nigeria. He took over for a doctor named
What was it they had? What was it they had that at that time that the leaders of today don't?
Discipline. When you are disciplined, you are where you are. Poverty does not intimidate you. Anything, no roadside attraction attracts you to anything. If you are focused, you are focused. That's what you get out of leadership. Any leader who makes sense. Now here we think the only thing you can be relevant, hang around in office forever. And then everything will be all right. But people like Murtala, who spent only 6 months, Obama, the first 1 month of Obama in office, everybody knew America has changed. He brought a lot of innovations. We have seen it. And here we are, we create problems on our own. We open, people in public office open their mouths and say anything they like. When they are now quoted, and then they say, they are misquoted. Then cheerleaders and hangers-on come and buy pages and pages and denounce anybody who sees the right thing, who says the right thing.
Where do we come in, the electorate here? Because at that time and now, I'm not sure the value system was the same. In some of those climbs that the leaders have made some giant strides, the people also played a very big role. For instance, this kind of headlines, people will internalize this the way they want to. So where do we come in here? How do we respond to them when they go about doing what they're doing with perhaps reckless abandon?
Well, slowly, I don't know whether part of the military rule of the first 13 years of military rule maybe distorted our values. Because while I listed all those things, people really don't take the law into their own hands. It took one journalist in a newspaper, which I don't know if it still exists, called the Uzaba, to write a story about somebody. And psychopaths around felt insulted. That journalist had the temerity and the guts to write something against His Excellency's, and that day happened to coincide with His Excellency's birthday. What did they do? They went and grabbed that journalist, broke star beer bottle, and gave him a shave. Gave him Gorimapa, as we say here. Clean shave for insulting a governor. He just wrote an article. He did not mention anything, just about the state. Unfortunately, this victim died only about 3 weeks ago. He lived all this from the 70s to date. He died just about 3 weeks ago. This is a real story. But those people who are not interested in all these things, who are ready to lead by example, they lead by example. And other people copy them. I tell you, when Yakubu Gowon was very popular, pursuing the civil war and so on to keep Nigeria on his attached administration, one of the peace efforts made was in Kampala. Ojukwu and all Nigerian leaders went to Kampala for whatever. And when they came back, because the Kampala weather was very humid and so on, so they put this little jacket, sleeveless something. And what the people call Kampala then is a kind of a jacket. Yakubu Gowon came with one. Within the next 1 month, every Nigerian youth, every Nigerian adult was going about with a Kampala. We copy our leaders. One Kwame Nkrumah was around wearing his akwete, this thing, the rapada. Many Nigerian young people, I was a kid in school, we are getting our nightgown, this thing you spray on your bed, to put it over your shoulder because you want to be an Nkrumah.
So in other words, if you are a bad leader with some terrible attitude and lifestyle, the tendency of our kids copying you is so high.
Absolutely. That's why our children watch television. They think a cowboy is a wonderful thing. Toy guns. They try it. And the day where they keep guns, the kid sees it. He remember what he saw on television. He tries it. And he didn't know that any fool can pull a trigger. Kill their mothers, kill their children, kill their mom, whatever. Even a dog step over the trigger somewhere in Spain and killed his master.
So let's leave.